Okay, good people, YouTube. China taxation. All right, this is Jack, and I'm the traveling dad from mainland China. I still love this name. Anyway, today we are in Luoyang, Henan province, or Henan province. Excuse me. Sorry. I had to clear my throat because of COVID. This is post-COVID, so again, I'm just recovering like everybody else. And today we're in this really historical town. I know I said that word a lot recently because we are in the center of the Middle Kingdom, Zhongyuan. You know, so a lot of towns are easily like thousands of years ago old, I mean, but I'm not bragging. Don't get me wrong. I know there are plenty of towns in Europe, in Africa, Northern Africa, probably. You know, there could be tens of thousands of years old, like in, I don't know, South America. Anyway, I'm not bragging, not being disrespectful or anything. That's the least I want to come off. So just showing everyone the everyday scene of living in China, I guess, as a Chinese myself. And I just get lost because we're supposed to meet for breakfast, and there's this wonderful breakfast, kind of like beef soup / beef broth kind of deal, 牛肉汤, because it can be thick and can be thin. There we go. 牛肉汤. Okay, let's check it out. That's Nancy, my wife. 几个？都是咱们的。对，你盐自己调啊。好，谢谢。So this is all ours. Corianders. 哦。我来，别动我。这是我的是吧？Steaming hot beef broth. Okay, let's do this. 不是大疆。这是你是辣的。这是我的。Okay. Now we're gonna dig in. Grottoes. That's a big word. And I actually tried to look it up, and because now I'm on the ground, this is the parking lot of the Longmen Grottoes. So I didn't actually see the definition. But anyway, I'm gonna check it out later. And I figured, as long as I'm here, then just make a short video about the Chinese underground parking lot. I mean, come on. Since that's all this channel about, just everyday scenarios. So let me just, make a short video. That's the exit. I'm still looking for the staircase or to the site, to the scenery site. Okay. I suppose this way. As you can see, a lot of people came today. Okay. So that's about it. And we are back. The grottos. Yes. Here we are. So basically, this is a grotto or a cave that has been building for like 400 years since the Sui Tang dynasty. So basically, it took people 400 years to make all those statues, all those inscriptions. I guess it's gonna be amazing. And let's take a shot of the lanterns. That's one of the major Chinese elements. I'm pretty sure if you check out my video, you're gonna know about this, right? The Chinese lanterns. Well, just look at that. With the backdrop of clear blue sky. It's just amazing. Okay. So let's keep on walking. It's a bit windy. Since yesterday, I think the wind really started to kick up. Is that water? Some kind of river or lake or reservoir? It's all frozen, I suppose. Oh, wow. I guess this is the Luo. Luo. Basically, it's an ancient Chinese word for water, for river system. It's not frozen. Since we are in Henan, so you're gonna hear a lot of local dialects, which I'm not familiar with. I'm not saying I'm familiar with. I do know this, the typical Henan dialect, but most of the times I don't. Sometimes I understand them pretty clearly, but a lot of times you just have to second guess. This is what happened in the breakfast place. You know, I think the owner, I think he misunderstood me, or I misunderstood him, because he actually brought a plate of freshly cut green onions. You know how important the green onion is for Chinese cuisine, and yeah, I just waved no to him and said, "Oh, thank you, but I've already had enough." He's a really nice guy. It's a typical mom and pop shop. All right, so now let's talk about statues and grottos. I think it's a long way, so I'm gonna pretty much just end it here first. I love the sky. Isn't that interesting that you can never get tired of a clear blue sky? I've never heard of someone, you know, said, yuck, just another sunny day. You know, it never happened. I guess it's just human nature. You know, when we were the prehistoric people, I mean, they were born under the sky. They grow up with everything, sleep, eat, mate, reproduce. everything under the sky. Yes, people. Okay, let's end it here, and I'll catch you later. Okay, so there's a coil pond, which I didn't expect. And people are here taking pictures, and I just googled coil. So it's a Japanese ornamental carp. And because in China we just call them, goldfish, as most people do, I suppose. And since we are in China, so this is not a coil pond per se, but let's just call it Chinese version of coil pond, since the name is, much popular. Just look at that. Wow. Small waterfall of some sort. Oh, I just love the sound water makes when it hits water again. It's great. And it's called a Yuwangchi, so the pond of Emperor Yu, which, Chinese, according to the Chinese mythology, that's one of the very first Chinese emperors, Da Yu, the Great Yu. Anyway, so I'm gonna catch you later. Here we go, people. The grottos. And being a geek, I just looked it up. The word grottos. So basically, grottos are those naturally found or artificial caves. So apparently, these are artificial. And since I've been to one of these similar grottos, and it's another one rather famous here in Shanxi province. They're waving at me. Hi! So the kids and my mother-in-law and Nancy. All right, where was I? Okay, so 大同, Shanxi 大同, Yungang Grottoes. I think it expands much longer and involves, more than just one cliff. But I suppose this is just the first part, and some kind of repair work is ongoing, I suppose. Okay, so let's take a closer view later. Okay, now the close-up view of the grottos, but not this one. This is the inscription slab of a tablet of rocks, basically, telling us what's going on here. By the way, this slab is from Qing dynasty. Okay.
好了，还有别的，我们再去看看啊。一直活脱了，那个啥，那爱走不走？
Quick FYIs. I don't have flashlight or anything, so we're not damaging the Buddha statue. Just in case you're wondering. think a lot of damages has already done, as we can see here. You know, it's empty. I guess during Cultural Revolution or any other turbulence periods in China, those smaller statues were destroyed. They were destroyed, people. So, yeah, it's not so much damage we can do now. Not that I want to do any damage to your statues. It's just so sad to see those, you know, smaller caves. They're just empty. Yeah, it's very sad. Because when I went to the Yungang Shiku in Datong, I think you can still see a lot of those smaller ones. Empty, decapitated. Oh, we still have one more. Yeah, by the way, Buddhism flourished during Sui Tang, I think. So that's why all these artificial grottos started to exist since then. I think including the Yungang Grottoes. See? As small as a cup and a mug, some kind of coffee mug. Larger one. These are empty. So let's climb up the stairs. Wow. So I don't think they can take this one out. So still here, kind of like greeting us with a smiley face. This guy in front of me is praying, so I'm gonna leave him alone. Try not to disturb him. By the way, from the limited knowledge I know about the stone carvings and Buddhism, yes, so they are kind of imported. I mean, the whole idea is imported from, you know where, India. But as any culture interacts with each other, some kind of, you know, a new breed, a mix, gonna exist, as we witness here. Because the looks, the appearance of these statues, they're not exactly Chinese looking and not exactly Indian looking. So that's a cultural melting pot right here. See? I think the original thing can be very intricate. As you can here see supposedly those patterns, those grains, they are, you know, what's left of a possibly intricate kind of carving. Wow. They are majestic. I don't know if you can, we don't have a scale here. Probably I can take a step back, just show you you know, the scale. See, that's the size of a human being. This guy is fairly tall, like 6'2" inches, I guess. So they are pretty tall. Wow, just come on, think about just all those work, all this manual labor involved in this huge project. I mean, because it took me forever to make a wood furniture, which I do. I'm a part-time woodworker, so I can only imagine. That's why it took 400 years. Oh my God! Because you're actually carving out of a mountain. And it reminds me of the Mountain Rushmore, right? In the States. I've never been there. I always wanted to visit the States. Probably later in my life, I don't know. Anyway, enough of me mumbling. Let's move on to the next site. Okay, I cannot resist any kind of water system. So this is Pearl Spring. I'm pretty sure this is natural. Because if you travel a lot in China, there are artificial ones, but this one, I think they're natural because, come on, people, this is from some cracks found in the mountain. I just love water. Wow. I was dead wrong. I mean, it expands even more than the Yungang one. I mean, come on. Wow. Was I wrong? Because I think that's the very first cave. I mean, the first video I made, so there's more. So let's keep on moving. So this time I'm gonna take a longer video. Just walking among the folks. Walking among the Henan folks. Because people, that's part of the experience. The people here. Let's see, this is some kind of pavilion, shelter thing. And that lady is smoking. Very cool. How she stopped the cigarettes. What we got here? Luoyang peony stone, also known as peony jade. Dark green stone is embedded with naturally formed peony pattern. Yeah, peony. Wow. Holy cow, this is natural. That's insane. So natural. Ooh.
带花的石头，牡丹石。哇，配的那种。人家是天然形成的哦，是不是？天然形成的花的形状，所以叫牡丹。
Those peonies. They are like the quintessential flowers, the city flowers, if you will, of Luoyang. And every Chinese, and not exaggerating, we all know about peony, Mudan, in Luoyang. That's another slab of stone. So this one is plum blossom jade. So I suppose the patterns, the grains of plum blossoms. Honestly, this isn't as realistic as the previous one. So we're gonna just keep on walking. That's another site.
文明旅游，爱护文物，人人有责。
I think I just had some problem with focusing the camera, so let's walk up. Sorry. I don't know. The autofocusing seems to have some kind of problems. Probably because of the sunshine. I don't know. It's very sunny today. People pointing to one of the caves. So this one's destroyed, partially destroyed. See what they are pointing at. Some classic Buddha on lotus. All the commotion. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So this is more like something I witnessed, I saw in Yungang.
10月30城，这是挖佛洞的这样一个造像题记。大唐永隆嘛，永隆是当时唐高宗李治的年号。永隆元年呢，这个就是公元680年。15000尊像，这是东方总两。
It's very windy, just so you know. Okay, let's go down. I just saw two bear cubs, Mandy and Clyde. Let me take it. Hi. How do you like this place? Do you think it's good? Are you excited? Yes? Why? Because maybe you can, I don't know, draw some pictures of those statues. Is that a good idea? Drawing pictures. Yes. Or no? No. Okay.
让他讲，他会讲。你看，你给他们外国人讲讲，这个佛前面有一个龙被砍掉，拖到国外去了。
Okay, so supposedly there's a dragon, I don't know, on the lap of the Buddha that has been cut away and shipped it to some museum, I don't know, in London or in France. I'm pretty sure it has already ended up in some kind of private collection. Anyway.
每个小格都是，这叫万佛洞。
Okay, so 10,000 Buddha cave. And I don't know if we can see all those 10,000 Buddhas. Anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna correct myself. It's not just the Cultural Revolution that has done the damage. Apparently, all those invasions in China that happened before. I mean, I'm not holding any grudges or anything. I'm just saying. Yeah, come on, because we are people. That's just human nature. Taking nice things from other people. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a minute. So another spring. This one is called the Old Dragon Spring. These are all naturally occurred springs, by the way. Oh yeah, Longmen. So this whole place is called the Gate of Dragons. Oh, this is a nice shop. Some algae or freshwater seaweed. That's ridiculous, by the way. Why do you call it seaweed when it's found in fresh water? Anyway, just saying. Wow. I love water. So since there's no touch sign, I'm gonna feel the temperature. Actually, it's quite nice. It's warm. See, this is the Lianhua Cave. Yeah. Lotus Cave. Okay, let's keep on moving. So, repair work being done.
灵感就来自于这所洞窟，所以才是在顶上的话呢设计了一朵大莲花。但是那里的话呢，
it's a nice day, so there are a lot of people, and it's Chinese New Year, so. See, Longmen, the gate, Long, that's Long, Dragon Gate. That's just so majestic. Yes, this is the largest one. Wow. Let's come closer. Very intricate for a large statue like this. I mean, just imagine, you know, without these people here, how serene, tranquil this place could be. You know, imagine you are the only female emperor, Wu Zetian. You're here to meet your male concubine, Mr. Xue, who, by the way, is the mastermind of this whole project. Basically, the project manager. All joking aside, he actually is the lover of the only female emperor, Wu Zetian. Wow. See how tiny people are. Amazing. This is the river of Luo. Luo, by the way, as I mentioned before, also means water. So, whoa. It's a huge project. Just as I'm standing here at basically the top and crossing the river, there's another 3 or 4 sites of caves. just amazing. Wow. Yes, I do love rivers. So now I'm walking across the bridge to the other side of the mountain. Not the other side of the mountain, the opposite side of the mountain where I took all the videos. There you go. And got to be honest with you, the water is very clean. Not a trace of being polluted or anything. So, bravos. I mean, Longmen people did a great job, apparently, preserving the environment. So I do see some trash bottles. Here I'm doing the environmental inspection again. But I do love nature. Just look at that. Look at that. By the way, this is the bridge. It's very windy, hence the clear blue sky. Let's keep moving. So that's a stream coming this way, merging with the river, the main body of the river. By the way, I didn't take the picture of the last site because all those niches are pretty much empty. So I don't think, I don't want to waste any storage place. As you know, iPhone is pretty stringent when it comes to storage place. I think I already got a warning. So there we go. That's the end of this little segment. No, wait. I hear something. Yes, the sound of water. But it's blocked. I'll just take a quick shot. I just love that sound. So soothing. Oh. Greetings from some Chinese cats. So this is a pet store or pet hospital, I don't know, just some regular pet manicure maintenance shop, I guess, supplies. Barber shop. This is the perfect video to wrap up today. So for dinner, we find this really fancy porridge store. It is a store. It's a restaurant. But it has this vibe of some kind of fancy bar. Just love the decor, and I mean, this is not like a porridge stand at all. Spider-Man. I love the ceilings, the sunflowers. I mean, even the checkout. Nice place. It's more like some kind of fancy dining place. See, this is like a living room.
这有俩2楼的，你上哪个2楼？俩2楼应该都是会儿还有2楼。快杨江快点着上班了是吧？他不吃，不吃啊，你们是吧？